Election day before the polls are open. Chief Inspector, organize your team to set up the polling place so that it is ready for voters by 7 a.m. With another poll worker observing, open the lock on the AccuVote bag. Break the seal on the lock and then turn the dial at the base of the lock clockwise. Record the seal number on the ID tag of the bag, and both poll workers initial the tag. Instructions to open the lock are on the back side of the ID tag. Remove the AccuVote from the bag and check the seals on the memory card door and each side of the AccuVote machine to make sure they are intact. Call the office if the seals are broken. Work with one member of your team to set up the AccuVote and AutoMark machines using the step-by-step instructions in your supplies. Assemble the blue vote-by-mail ballot box and place it next to the black ballot box. You will use this as an overflow container for the vote-by-mail and provisional ballots if there is no more space in the black ballot box for those ballots. Use the blue accessibility instruction booklet to install accessibility aids if provided in your supplies. If your polling place has accessibility equipment delivered by our movers, use this booklet to check that the movers installed that equipment correctly. Swear in your board members.
Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear.
Make sure that all sign the tan payroll page in the roster. Turn on your county-issued cell phone. Be ready for the first voter at 7 a.m. Deputy Inspector, your job is to work with the clerks to set up the official table. Assign one clerk to help you set up the official table with master roster, tally sheet, street index, tally sheet, demonstration ballots, sample ballots, provisional envelopes, and official ballots. Assign another clerk to make sure the booth for voters with disabilities is set up and to arrange all voting booths to assure privacy for voters. Place the trifold signboard in a central location visible to voters. Make sure all poll workers are familiar with the Voters' Bill of Rights on the signboard. Post the Spanish translation of the ballot measures. Post the Voters' Bill of Rights sign in English and Spanish outside. Pace off 100 feet in both directions from the door to the voting room and post the polling place 100-foot signs. These signs prohibit electioneering close to where voters are voting. Position the polling place location stand-up sign at the curb where voters can see it from the street. Post the outside street index. And post the flag. Assign job duties to the clerks and yourself using the job description cards in your supplies and rotate them throughout the day. The main job duties are roster clerk, street index clerk, and ballot clerk. There is a table guide clerk for polling places with more than one precinct. Assign break times using the break schedule guide in your supplies. Make sure that the majority of poll workers are always present and that all poll workers are present after 5 p.m. when voters start arriving from work.